Lynn Olivario joins us live from Parañaque to break down these new guidelines for us. Lynn, can you give us an idea on how this pilot run will be implemented? How is it going to go?
Okay, Sean, beginning September 16, the NCR will be placed under alert level 4. And like you said, this is only the pilot implementation and only for Metro Manila for now. While the rest of the country will still observe the current community quarantine classifications, the DOH will be the ones to determine the alert levels for the regions. And as MMDA Chairman Benhur Abalos explained, the basis or things to consider are the level of COVID-19 infections in each area and the number of hospitals.
All right. So for these areas that are under lockdown, who will be allowed to leave and enter under
Sean,
under these granular lockdowns?
Among those who will be allowed to enter or leave are healthcare workers, persons needing urgent medical attention, uniformed personnel enforcing the restrictions, those with emergencies, OFWs also, those who are set to leave the Philippines, and those who are returning home and have completed their mandatory facility quarantine. Sean, food and delivery services will also be allowed, but only until border collection points.
All right. So is it true then, Lynn, that only non-essential workers who do leave their homes will not be allowed to return until the end of the specific lockdown period in a specific area?
Mm-hmm. Granular lockdowns, which will last for no less than 14 days. Yes, my understanding is that yes, they won't be allowed to return home once they leave unless they are exempted. But the IATF is still finalizing guidelines on this.
All right, so we should expect even more guidelines to come out regarding this pilot run moving forward. Now, on to the business side of things. Which businesses will they be allowing to reopen once the NCR shifts to GCQ Alert Level 4 on Thursday?
Okay, restaurants, dine-ins will be allowed to open at 10% indoor capacity for fully vaccinated individuals, 30% outdoor capacity regardless of vaccination status. Personal care establishments, but only for hair salons, barber shops, and nail services, not including the other cosmetic and aesthetic services or those that can wait. They will also be allowed to open in a similar capacity, 10% indoor for fully vaccinated customers, 30% outdoor regardless of vaccination status. In addition, in-person religious activities will also be allowed in the same manner, 10% indoor for fully vaccinated, 30% outdoor regardless of vaccination status.
All right. And regarding curfew hours, I was just on Twitter before we went on air, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. Does that hold across the entire NCR region?
Yes. Abalos said that instead of 8 p.m., they're moving the curfew hours to 10 p.m. to 4 a.m.
All right. And what about cash aid? A lot of people are waiting to hear about this. Will the government be providing aid to residents in areas that will be placed under granular lockdown?
Okay, Palace spokesman Secretary Harry Roque said DSWD has an ongoing program called the Assistance to Individuals in Crisis Situations. And the approach that was also agreed upon by the mayors is a shared responsibility. They will be giving food packs and not cash aid. They will be giving food packs to areas that are subject to granular lockdown.
All right, so they will be getting food packs and not cash aid. Very clear on that.